morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na number 19 day for the month of July 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the spokesman of the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King, una own countryman. Una welcome to our daily podcast. A program where we bring una meaningful information, the truth, fact-based analysis for help we waka this waka for our freedom to the independence of Ambazonia. All man for southern Cameroons, all citizens them for Ambazonia, a salute una for place where una dey. Today, we want start this episode for this podcast for talk say the Ambazonian Governing Council, it dan decide say we no go declare a lockdown, we no go carry the common struggle for the southern Cameroons for Ambazonia independence, make it be not only a matter of military. Our people they need to be reminded, say this one na a collective struggle will be based on the mandate where it come from the people. Na a popular movement for decolonize our territory, and it must be pursued on multiple fronts. There will be no declaration of a lockdown. When I know very well, say the colonial administration of the Paul Biya's regime in Yaoundé, they then start for use intimidation and seizure of property as a means for combat Ambazonian independence. Our bike driver them for Bamenda, they only go through hell. With yesterday alone, another extra 400 bike them then be seized from our citizens for inside Bamenda in order for force them, for punish them, and for intimidate them, may they abandon their support for Ambazonian independence and for stop for resist Cameroon rule inside Ambazonia. Yesterday, Lele Afrique, the chief terrorist, the chief person when they send La République their military for cause havoc for our people them. He announced them for radio stations for inside Bamenda. Said them, La République, they ran seize only 40 bike them for our citizen them. And these 40 bike them, then get the name of all the people them waiting there for day. Amongst these 40 bike people them, all them, na Tongtu people them. So the one for return back only the Tongtu people them, they are back them where they don't see them for inside Bamenda. We don't see pictures of all La République, their brigade, their barracks, their torture chambers, the place where they do kidnapping for ransom. We don't see pictures them for day with over 400 bikes them. Every day we see her bike they pass inside Amumezam, inside all their transport them. They take and go for Buddha, Yaoundé, Douala for go sell them as this thing for colonialism, now for exploit our people, they make good of the exploitation. Yesterday for Ntarinkun, for Ngongam, for Omkwen, for all sides for inside Bamenda, then continue for seize bike people their bike. While bike people they don't cry, they don't go through misery. Imagine a bike man we don't suffer, married in one woman, he get 2 picking for house, he don't receive like 4 IDP, they don't come. Now a source for Njangi, he don't borrow money, now a livelihood that. So La République, it threaten their livelihood, it destroy their livelihood. No government, when their own government, you know if you do that one for you, with no cause. Even say they need shame. The Lele Afrique, the chief terrorist, it can't announce them. Say they don't seize only 40 bike. They no first get right for seize bike in the first place. Before they go to talk, say they don't seize now only 40 bike. The people the way they go for the colonial SDO, their office, they do their office for go for day. They tell them say order come from above. Me gonna just go wait. Me gonna just go wait. No una they support Amba. So those people them they need to represent una. Then they for them for exploit una now that they push this policy. The Catholic Church and Bishop Andrew Kia, where he be called by people that meet and come for a church, say he go enter, he go pray for them, he go console them, now he go be their papa. Who say he there for fight this La République, their military? He go wait, make them do it with the one do them. After, as they do na bite and blow, he go come out, come again. All these people where they carry the name of God, like Andrew Kia, no be people of God. Their ways are evil. The only people of God who would see them for inside Catholic Church for Ambazonia, now they nurse them. Now they non them where they pray for we every day. This one, it don't come, it even frighten, it even fight this nest, them priest that they complain for we every day. Any priest where they follow the evil way, I be done tell now, and I go repeat them. Father Joseph Bokema, where be there for inside Bailey, he be make it principal for St. Paul. Now we and them be there at the testify for una as a witness because una need for hear this. I'm an eyewitness. Me and he be the sleep with the same girl them. Girl them be there where they send their family, they send their picking them, they accompany it and where they go for Douala, for Yaoundé, for go visit place them. They carry that girl them, their mommy they give them for your hand. They carry them to work as sleeper. I did talk so because some of that girlfriend them be being my own girlfriend them, so I can't testify una because God damn put me for una for tell una the truth. These Catholic people them who una they see them, they when I call them father, thing where they do some of them and then they talk say oh they do them for una no go believe. When I be yes the Catholic Church, it be joined with Adolf Hitler for key Jewish people where Jesus Christ be being a Jew. When I be facing a play, it day for inside Ambazonia. When I ran see video where they come for Lebialem, how they join La Republic for do propaganda. When I ran see how they now them be the chief architect for the DDR. Now they get the highest budget. Now the Catholic Church as a church, it get the highest budget, the highest benefit from this war, more than even La Republic. All the £6 million with the British government send them, 90% go for them. They fight now for their project them. They praise them, the small nuns where they help people for hospital. The one where they help people them for open community school. Now that one the way these demons them, this vampire where they call it Androkia, now they fight them. When I see the same thing with Presbyterian Church, even La Republic, their own military, they shame moderator for Presbyterian Church. How it promote infighting, killing of people them for a village. More than 100 and die for inside Akwaya. Because he want go me La Republic, then give you some subdivision for your own place. So that here people then feel that it go elevate them for something. Me they start making chop money, put their family member them for day. When never learn lesson. Saying Kambe, when Galajerat don't bring how many people them from Kambe? How many Wimbum people they don't benefit for that one? No be all the terrorists La Republic military did in a francophone then a bulu beti them. So we need to stand up and we treat any evil as evil. God na righteous man, and the people that they do righteous. When I don't see example for Pope John Paul II, how he fight for people that for Poland. When I don't see the one for South Africa, Desmond Tutu, how he stand up, he fight against apartheid. Even start give birth certificate. Them even though be your open community school, that way South Africa they be boycott school. He even became issue birth certificate for South African people. Them today now own them. They work hand in hand with the people that they Kiwi. Me, some of them not talk, say they don't know the cause for this struggle because Adina to me, he be done explain everything, he put facts and data. Even who like it or not, if he talk say he be lie for a year, he be go up with them part, he don't do his own part. We will cling on to the good, we discard the bad because you cannot kick a dying horse, a dead horse. So Ambazonians, today for Bamenda, we call on the drivers union, the Bensikin people, the Bayam Selam, and all the various the civil society member, they would meet up them, would talk with them, say, would put the thing for their hand. We no go come begin push ADF fighter, them Bamenda Brigade, me them begin work a fight, thing when a civilian is supposed to fight. This today would expect say me them protest by themselves, me them articulate their problem by themselves. Me them stand talk say this one no be the government where they represent them, they no be vote the people. Me them stand upon this corny, say they work a six bike for fight against Ambazonia. Now which kind of tactics this? The chief, the way they be talk, say they don't go for that house of chiefs, then they for dinner for fight for people. Why they not fight for the people where their livelihood it don't be in danger? Then they for they hide, they work now for La Republic. We said the barrister Mba, they way he talk say one go election for go be batonnier. They don't make it the first so-called Anglophone batonnier. When I don't hear it and open him up talk, it wait me them finish una all. When they don't finish bite, they go come blow and then they go give na then chop. They go still continue for the give una. Use una like donkey them. So today for Bamenda, make all man he listen and he follow what way go to happen as una go to see am. We no go do come say na we no go say na leader there. We need for can declare lockdown. No. What people they must rise up. They must put fear for back for we forgive freedom. They must put fear for back. So we go to monitor situation for ground today. We expect me taxi driver them. Buy them, sell them, market and make all civil society them, all sector them. then show solidarity with the bike people them. And make the bike people then self show their own courage. For rise up, go say they want to take their bike, even our power. Ultimately, me then join the armed resistance for fight for completely decolonize our territory, for execute our self-determination for independence, because that is the only solution. So my country people, my own mommy them, my papa them for ground zero, at the camp for una also for can tell una say Christopher Ano, the small brother for Fema Shah where he died, he don't come out for can talk about the death of Fema Shah, and he makes some statement then what I want put on for una. Our sympathy to the family of Fema Shah, even though that person way he be at odds with us, the fact say he be a symbol to our nation, and la Republic to use it for mock our people, we stand solidarity with he. So now the message this way, Chris, I know we don't put them outside. Finally, we're gonna listen.
He was not killed by ADF fighters either. Some conspirators in the social media have painted that narrative. Maybe just to further set divisions among us. None should fall for that. The ADF had no role in the murder of Fema Shah of Ambazonia.
So, anyway, it is today, Chris, I know he don't come out, he don't can announce say Fema Shah don't die. When I remember the people then way la Republic be use them for so confusion about the death for Fema Shah. When I remember all the people they be share picture, they talk to the Fema Shah, he never die. When I remember them this period, when I go ask them whether they don't recognize, whether they be make mistake, or na son la Republic, they agent them as they get contact people them way they always influence we. Then get influence at the way their job now for make and make who get bad information, for motivate we make who share wrong information with the hope. Say somehow, thing we they don't fail for win and for ground with gun. They feel use manipulation, corny, lies and deception for win them. You know waka. Would call out even Seseko Ebini, one of the strong IG member, the way he don't stand the worker spread this lie about the ADF, saying that ADF kill Fema Shah. Migi apologize to the Ambazonia people. When I know very well say la Republic they no fit win we. The only way they fit win we now for use our own people for begin fight each other so that we could forget about the enemy, the true enemy, we na la Republic and the Bulu Beti. They don't focus for begin use Ambazonian for divert their attention. Even the most wisest ones amongst us, they fall for those tricks, including Seseko Ebini. La Republic, one of their strategy, it always been for bring up an alternative. When they see you are doing well, they will look for somebody who can do something, and they will start promoting him, hoping that a people who have suffered so much, like the theory of taking out the feather of a chicken and putting it down, giving it corn, and look how it will run towards you. After starving us for many years without any governor that we elected, without any official or legitimate leader, our people are so desperate for everything. They want to be leader, they want to be anything. We are now living in destitution and a situation of survival of the fittest. So when they want to challenge a leadership or an organization, they simply go and promote another one so that you look at your brother and feel jealous. They want to tap into our primate feelings, our primitive instincts, because that is what will be most prevalent in a society like ours that are going through these things. Primitivity, Ambazamzam, Anglophiles are the normal symptoms of people who have gone through slavery or who are going through this colonialism as it is. We must be mindful of our instinct because it is very vulnerable. La Republic will continue to use people to bring good ideas to them. Go and challenge this one. Go and challenge that one based on falsehood. Be mindful of people who brings things to you or say statements without any iota of proof, substantiation, or fact. We can only win if we remain on principle. We are reasonable. We are logical. We follow facts and we substantiate whatever we are, irrespective of whether we are right or wrong or whether we are perfect or not perfect. We will always be imperfect, but we should be perfect in our mindset and be honorable and have integrity to never ever lie to our people when we have evidence of the contrary, to never mislead our people when we have evidence of the contrary. This should be the basic test. Any Ambazonia who see light and is calling it darkness when he does not have an eye problem, or somebody have not closed his eyes. And then even when you open his eyes and show him the evidence, he continues in that dark way. You have to leave that person. By now, we all know that the lies being told against Dr. Chuayaba, against General Mba Ivor, against the ADF, against all those who fight for us are being done by La Republique. And the people who influence Ambazonians to do that are La Republique. And I'll give you people the maximum example. When Siseko Ayok Tabi came out to apologize to La Republique when ADF killed 5 gendarmes, he did not do so on his own. There were people that we know that were giving him advice to go and do so. Those people meant no good for him. Of course, he did that. Why? Because he also had the feeling that he wanted to be a leader. They tap into that primitive feelings and instinct that we all have. We have seen good people doing bad things and working for La Republique without even knowing. We have seen people coming out to lie, to manipulate our own without us even knowing. And we have to forgive each other. We have to forgive. And this is the spirit I bring to you, your own countryman, Spokesperson King Capo Daniel. This is the spirit I believe God has brought me into this revolution to bring to you. The spirit of light, the spirit of truth, honesty, integrity, and principle. If you are guided by this, no matter your flaw, you will win. And we will win. Collectively, we need to discard all those lies. We need to break all those chains, because the chains of colonialism is not a physical chain. It is a psychological chain that meant to keep our people in destitution, in fighting for power, in fight for power's sake, fighting our brothers because our brothers will prosper even when we don't have anything to do. The enemy want to take away our glory, hide the truth from our people, and manipulate them. And the only way people that helps him are Ambazonians. He cannot do that for himself. Just look at what has happened this week. We have had 2 attacks by the ADF. We have had an IED attack in Bamenda, the first deployment of IED in our town. It has caused La Republique to panic and declared an undeclared state of emergency in Bamenda. These people will not tell you. We have had our overall commander in Oku, General Bush Rambos, the Black Shoes of Oku, carry out an IED attack that has killed 4 La Republique military. What the La Republique would want to do is to cover up their losses, and they will use Ambazonians for us to lose the glory and the momentum from this attack. And the same people will call you tomorrow and tell you, where is the ADF fighting? Now ADF kill Fema Shah. Now ADF do that. Be very mindful of the people who wants to show you or prove to you that Ambazonia is losing. So I said, no, we are not. This thing for us, we are not winning. Even though they are pretending, they are suggesting a new tactics, a new way, but their main objective is to create a narrative that whatever we are doing is not working. La Republique is winning. No, La Republique is losing big time. I mean, physically on the ground, they are losing. There are more La Republique military have died times 3 than the Ambazonian forces they have killed or captured. More of them have died times 3. So we are winning, and we are winning fatly. Be mindful of the people who preaches the message of the enemy, no matter under what disguise. Be mindful of the people who want to divert you from the train or the vehicle that is winning, that can lead us to victory. And look at their underlining message. Look at the embedded messages they are putting. Don't look at their history, because history will fool you. The people who have longevity in this struggle, people who appear to have supported this struggle one way or the other in the past, are the main and the most effective people in the hands of the enemy. That's why you find them going after Success in Congo, Nambere, the list go on, and they will continue to try to recruit Ambazonians and bribe them. The only way you will notice them is that they will come with lies, because they cannot make up things for real revolutionaries like us. They will always come and lie about us. They will use lie and blackmail, lie about what we do to provoke us to react, lie about what we do to redefine us. At the end of the day, what they want to do is to redefine the struggle, to discourage you and to divert you and to distract you. Do not fall for that. Time have proven us to be credible. We have a good track record. You have zero competition when it comes to what we do. It's not about it is a matter of competition. It's just because we are just standing on the truth. It's not that we are doing anything exceptional. If doing good is not exceptional. Anyway, stand strong, my people. We stand behind you, and we'll be watching today in Bamenda how things will unfold. God bless you all. Capo Daniel, signing off.